Guys, I just wanted to make a real quick video to show you how to make your pictures of your work look a little bit better to post, and also how to flip text if you want to use it to trace it. This is a picture that's from my camera phone, and so nothing's been done to it. And the first thing is that when you shoot any image, it usually has a little bit, whatever light you shot in has a color. And to get rid of that color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to image, and I'm going to go to auto color, and what that's going to do is take away the color cast. And you can see that right away everything got much whiter here. Okay, I'm going to undo it. See what I mean? And then I'm going to do it again. Go to image, auto color, watch. Much better. The second thing that you can do to make your images look much better is that you can go over to the layers panel, go to the bottom, choose an adjustment layer, and in the adjustment layers go to levels. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you can add, with this slider you can add black, with this slider you can add white, and with the middle slider you can adjust the midtones. And I always like to think of these sliders as standing under like a big mountain, so I'm going to move the black over just a little bit. And then you see the white, you see all this right here, see how it's like flatland? I'm going to move the little white over to here. Okay? And if I wanted to, I could adjust in the middle to take the midtones and make the midtones a little brighter or make the midtones a little bit darker. And I am going to take the midtones and make them a little bit brighter. Now let's go to the bottom. Let's actually go to layers and this looks better. And if I want to see the before and the after, I could turn my layers, my levels layer off. That's before and this is after. It's going to look much better. And then save this as a JPEG or a PNG to post. In order to create text and flip it, you're going to go to the type tool in Photoshop. I'm going to click one time. I'm going to write posters. Okay. Make sure, now I have my little blinking cursor here, and I can get rid of that by going to the top and clicking this check mark. And this allows me to pick a font, pick a different font. For this, make sure that I'm going to go to the mover tool. I'm going to move this over. Make sure that you do not choose a thin font like this. Think about it for a minute. How are you going to cut this out? So much better choose something that has some, some width to it. Arial Black is one. This was another one. Okay, make sure that it has some width. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna go to the mover tool, and I'm gonna do Command T, and I can make my word a little bit bigger or smaller. One trick you can use to figure out how big you want the type is by creating the file the same size that you're working. You were working with a 9x12 sketchbook, so this is 9x12. So this is how big the text would be on that page. So we know that we want to flip this so that we don't have pencil marks on when we transfer this type, right? So it's very easy to do. I'm in my layers panel. I have my type layer is selected. I'm just going to go over to edit. I'm going to go to transform. I'm going to go to flip horizontal. And now I can trace that, cut it out, and when I flip it over, it will be cut correctly. Bye, guys.